Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish against the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are so excited to bring you the ultimate game in this college football season. Holly Rowe joined us ringside with some of the key storylines today. Holly?
Catching up with the Fighting Irish head coach before the game. His freshman running back has been the story of the college football playoff. He is so young and yet so dynamic. Every step of the way, he is proving new things to new people, and they want to really put the ball in his hands early. They talked about the script, how can they get him going and really make some moves early in this ballgame to set the tone. He's done it every step along the way here in the college football playoff. Coach thinks he can do it again tonight. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Now the handoff. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Carr. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Oh, they got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, this is why first and second down are so important. When you're behind the chains on third down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. They open the championship game with a pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Offensive line getting set. Is first down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Looking to throw. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Look out, he's breaking free. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
You know, the guys that are most effective at this position, they're always going to pick up a few first downs with their legs. And here, this is a really nice pickup on a short yardage situation. You're able to move the chains and get 10-plus yards. Beautiful job here, and he's showing his athleticism on the outside.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Davison. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Here comes the rush. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, in order to run this defensive front and be successful with it, the 3-4, you've got to have a great nose tackle. Look at the push. He does a great job of getting into the backfield and getting to the quarterback. I tell you what, this guy is a menace in the middle.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Moore. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry up.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job. Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable third down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a third down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
That is a big conversion on third down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with first and goal. You got to punch this one into the end zone. Pay off that nice third down conversion.
That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
I love the aggressive play from these defensive tackles, this defensive line, getting off blocks and getting into the backfield. It's tough to run the football down here inside the 10. You get into goal-to-go situation. Usually for me as a quarterback, I like to get on the edge and try to throw the football. They're trying to run it, and the defense is ready.
Looking downfield. It's Moore. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Anytime you're running a crossing route, you've got to establish, is this man defense or zone defense? If it's zone, you've got to sit down in the soft spot and give your numbers, your chest to the quarterback. They're able to do that here, and then as a quarterback, you just can't lead them into the defender.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way, you turn it over and come up with 0. That is a gut punch.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Fourth down now.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
He goes out of bounds inside the 45. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Offense getting set. Second down play here. To throw, it's Moore. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a short completion of the tight end. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And he goes nowhere, stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. Chance to strategize for this second down play. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. They'll get him down for a gain of 1. And now Notre Dame will spend their second timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Touchdown, Ducks! They draw first blood in this national title game. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerves in this championship game, really executed that time to jump on top.
I totally agree. That first series, it really didn't look like them. We've covered them all year long, in particular down this stretch run, and that first series really wasn't what they were all about. But this is the brand of football that we have seen over the last few weeks. It's efficient, it's physical, and in particular on the outside, these guys can go and get it. So beautiful drive right there and sticking it in the end zone, garnering that early momentum, huge for a national championship game.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back in motion now, scanning the field. It's Carr. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, and a great diving catch near the right sideline. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Inside the 45. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's 2nd and long.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief drill. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent, and now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back to throw. It's Moore. Defense is coming after him. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers on the field, so let's see about the call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Each of these teams wanted to come in and establish the run game, and Chris, neither of them have been able to do that. Credit to these defenses, but now you've got to transition. You've got to adjust, and it's going to be a quarterback game. Whichever quarterback can come out, find his rhythm, and execute, that's the team that's going to win.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. Dropping back, it's Moore. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Ducks have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
What a good response from this defense after the big play. They're able to get in the backfield and get to the quarterback. I tell you what, that's the mark of a group that just continues to go out there and play in and play out. Beautiful job getting back there, getting to the quarterback.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, this set of downs was doomed from the start. You take a sack on 1st down, it's going to be 2nd and long, and now you're throwing the football because you have to. The defense is ready, it's an incompletion, and now it's 3rd and long.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Oregon. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Great pass defense always has 2 elements, the ability to rush the passer and the ability to cover down the field. Here they're showing both of these. Quarterback is hit as he throws. The coverage is brilliant. He steps in front, grabs it, and takes it all the way back for 6.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, the first down on the ground has been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. Seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Coming after him. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
Pressure is coming. Looking right, this one caught.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the sixth man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight window throw and a really nice job by the quarterback all the way around.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
There's no better situation to call defense than third and long because you can be aggressive, and this defense loves to be aggressive in these situations. They blitz and they get home. That's a great sack and a great opportunity to get off the field.
And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw. It's Moore. And the pressure's on. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. It's a shotgun run call. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
The offense facing a tough conversion here, 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll be sacked. The defense swarms him on 3rd and long.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on 3rd and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Ball handed off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Same tailback, another carry. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. As we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Scanning the field. It's Carr. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
Hand off for the single back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, now it's such a precarious situation for this offense. You just gave up a sack. Now it's third and forever. You got to be worried about this pass rush gaining momentum and getting to the quarterback. There's got to be something safe. You're down in this ball game. You really can't punt it away here in the fourth quarter. Maybe get half of it back, create some sort of a more manageable fourth down scenario.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable fourth down opportunity, but I still don't love the idea of going for it and being aggressive. This is just too many yards to go for it. I think the punt is the play.
They bring the punter onto the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And he boots it high into the air. Fair catch made at the 20. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Breaking into the clear. And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Pounding away with the run game. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
They're set up in such a great situation here, but as we've seen in previous years in the playoffs, remember the Indiana-Miami National Championship game, a false start can give hope to the opposing sideline. No pre-snap penalties. That's exactly what I would be communicating if I was the quarterback in that huddle down there. I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
He'll try a pass here. Caught near the sticks. It's good. Make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's third down. You're trailing. Have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Some hard running there through a tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. Touchdown, Ducks! Powers into the end zone.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for six.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. And the defense wraps him up. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking for the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, it's technically not over, but boy, it feels like that game was just ice. Great stop by the defense. You're up 2 possessions. Now your offense is on the field. A few running plays, and this thing's probably over.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. A decision to make here. What are they going to do on this 2nd down? Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Oregon. Another huge play on the ultimate stage for this quarterback. He's been a great leader by example all season long. Now getting fitted for that championship ring.
Chris, as a quarterback, you prepare for a game like this of this magnitude. And this is an absolute dream performance, as well as he could have played. He's been a great leader. He's done everything right. And I got to say, this guy has been such a joy to cover. What a season. Congratulations. He's going to be a national champion.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. To the air. It's Carr. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Grab near the sticks. It's Graham. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level, so I respect the fact that there's...
Here's the throw, deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They finish off the scoring drive.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Leaning on the run game here late. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now Notre Dame will spend their second timeout. They've still got 1 more left to work with. Here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Irish now use their 3rd and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with the timeout. Send the back in motion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Could take it all the way. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. So, 1st and 10 for the offense after that crucial mistake by the defense. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. We're watching something this team will savor forever, not to mention the fans. The first ever national title for this program. You think about all the teams, all the times they came close, all the times they were nowhere near this. And finally, this is the group to come through and make history.
Chris, when I think about college football, and you and I have talked about this, you think about it being won by blue gloves and how difficult it is to break through and actually become a group that can call themselves national champions. So yes, the legacy at this program, that's obvious. But it's the legacy for college football. Now every group that puts on this uniform will think they can also climb the mountain.
To punctuate another wild, exciting season of college football, one final salute for this season's national champions. For Joel Klatt, Holly Rowe, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.